Meghan Suits breaks silence as possibility to restart record breaking. Suits creator Aaron Korsh opened up about a possible return of the show as it reaches new streaming highs on Netflix. Though Suits, which first premiered in 2011 and starred Patrick J. Adams, Gabriel Markle, and of course, Meghan, came to an end in 2019, it has reached new highs 4 years later. The USA Network legal drama has seen a rediscovery over the summer, after 8 of its 9 seasons re-debuted on Netflix on the 17th of June. Since then, it broke the Nielsen streaming record for acquired programming, after garnering a whopping 3.1 billion viewing minutes during the week of the 26th of June to the 2nd of July. However, while new and old viewers have found themselves obsessing over the legal and personal drama over at the Pearson Spector-led law firm, they shouldn't count on any new storylines coming their way. Suits creator Aaron Korsh recently squashed fans' dreams of a potential reboot or comeback of the show and its beloved characters, answering questions about the show's future on X, formerly known as Twitter. He declared, "Let me say right off that there is no Suits reboot or anything in the works." He explained, "Strike would have to end, some network or streamer would have to reach out, and then we would have to collectively want to, which is no small thing," in part referring to the ongoing WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes, which have virtually ceased production in Hollywood. Though many were disappointed to hear the news, one fan argued, "I personally would prefer no reboot anything. The show ended where it needed to and I am very satisfied with it. Too often finales last seasons sink what was a great series. But Suits was wonderful and wrapped up everything beautifully. And very few reboots ever really work." The argument resonated with Aaron, who replied, "I don't disagree," as he continued to answer more of fans' questions on the truth behind the show's ending and potential spin-offs. When one fan questioned why the last season, which is only available on Peacock and Prime Video, was only 10 episodes while other seasons had 16, and argued it was rushed, Aaron explained, "When season 7 was ending I went into the network and then said we are going to give you a 16-episode season 8 and the 10-episode season 9 to wrap it up. I was good with it and I still am." He also explained why it would be spin-off with Rick Hoffman's character Louis Litt didn't pan out, tweeting, "It was just an idea pitched once. I didn't want Louis to leave Suits. I didn't want Gina to leave either, but that was for her life, not in order to have a spin-off." Gina Torres did reprise her role as Jessica Pearson in the spin-off Pearson, though the show was cancelled after only 1 season in 2019. In a conversation with TV Line earlier this summer, writers Suits found its new lease in life. Executive producer Gene Klein also squashed rumors of a return, when he said, "I've mentioned to producer Aaron Korsh that I keep, in this era of reboots and reunions, and all this other stuff, that I'm expecting a call at some point, adding, but I'm not aware of any serious conversations. It's just one of those things where, in this day and age, you wouldn't be surprised if somebody called you someday. But so far, nothing that I'm aware of." He also made it clear that a reboot with Meghan, who played Rachel Zane, would be especially unlikely, stating, "I would assume that's just not possible. If the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were to lose these titles, Meghan would have to use a new title that would likely confuse the Americans," according to a royal expert. Meghan was bestowed the title of Duchess of Sussex after marrying into the royal family in 2018. After stepping down from the royal family just 2 years later, questions arose as to whether Meghan and Prince Harry should be forced to give up the Sussex title. According to editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine, Ingrid Seward, Meghan would be forced to use another title that is likely to cause confusion, especially in the US. Ms. Seward said, "I don't think anything will happen to the titles, because, if they lose their titles, Harry is still a prince of the blood. Meghan, instead of being the Duchess of Sussex, would be Princess Henry. That would really confuse the Americans." Speaking to the Royal Beat, Ms. Seward added, "I think it's probably best just to leave it because it looks unkind, it looks unnecessary. The Queen gave them the titles, let them keep them, they're going to be H&M anyway. I think the best thing is to leave them, ignore them, and let them get on with it, which is really what the palace and the royal family are doing." After his birth in 1984, It was announced that the Wales's second son would be named Prince Henry Charles Albert David. Despite this, it was announced that the young royal would be known by another name, Harry. By marrying a royal prince, Meghan became known as Princess, along with her husband's first name. Following the birth of Meghan and Harry's son Archie, the pair reportedly wished for him to not have a royal title. They also felt the same when their daughter was born 2 years ago, although, earlier this year, it was said in a statement that they wished for Archie and Lily to be known with the titles Prince and Princess. In a statement following news of Lilibet's christening, the couple noted that it is their birthright to hold the titles, particularly as grandchildren of the monarch. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.